Okay, here it is, your challenge right off the bat today. Your PM Mindset Challenge of the week is to do something that scares you, even just a little. Not something that's bad for you, but something that is actually going to push you to do something a little outside of your comfort zone. So that's the challenge for the week. Last week I did a thing that I wasn't quite ready to do. I was nervous. I hosted my first live training session as a part of my 1-year Birch Consulting celebration. I offered a free live training event, and I was nervous. I actually can't believe how nervous I was, but I was really nervous. So before the event, I had some very obvious triggers from my fear. And so I had a lot of debate between fear and power happening in my mind. So it went a little something like this. So first, my fear started up with, I'm too busy for this. I don't have time for this. Why am I doing this? Will anyone really notice if I don't do it? Then the power voice set in and said, yes, of course it will matter. It matters to me. And do what you say you're going to do. You'll create all the time you need. So do it. So then fear's next, throws out the next thing, which is what if the technology doesn't work? Because you're a digital project manager, so that would just be simply embarrassing for you if the technology doesn't work. Power voice was like, hey, well, that's a good point. So maybe do a little prep beforehand. Reboot the computer, make sure you have closed down all your apps or on do not disturb. Just prepare. Just be a little prepared for it, and that'll be fine. Your technology works every single day. It'll be okay. Next fear topic then. Well, what if people don't like it? What if they don't value it? What if that's just, the content's ridiculous? What if it's not valuable? Power voice is, it's valuable. It would be valuable for you, and you're probably not alone. So if you were just starting off building project schedules, you would have liked to have this information. So likely there's more out there that want that information. You put a poll out, people voted, move on. So fear continues with, the dog might bark. It's getting desperate. Fear's getting desperate here. So the dog might bark. Yeah, okay, the dog might bark. So, maybe put the dog in a quiet space away from the microphone. That's a pretty simple fix. She might enjoy the peace and quiet herself. And then came the final fear that was really at the root of it, which was, what if nobody shows up? So you're offering this live training, and what if nobody shows up? Power had a very quick reaction to that, which is, well, there's 100% chance that nobody will show up if you don't. So by doing this sort of exercise of listening to my fear, responding to it in a positive action-oriented way, like, is that true? What's the truth in that fear? And then taking action from it actually helped me to better prepare for this thing that I was anxious about. And I finally understood what the root of my fear was, the fact that maybe nobody would show up, and I pushed forward anyway. Because the point was like, if I don't show up, nobody else will. So, and that's all that I can control. So power won. I did it. Was it perfect? No. Was it good enough? Heck yeah, it was good enough. It was better than good enough. People showed up. My dog did bark. However, she was in a separate private space. My technology worked, but I had tested it out. I had rebooted, and I had actually, one of the hardest things I had to do was just allow myself that 10 minutes before the training started to be out of my meetings and just sit quiet and have everything ready to go, shutting down things that I wasn't going to use. Point was, I was prepared and ready to go, and I was nervous. My energy was, nervous turned excited before the training, and then once I got rolling, I just felt confident. And the feeling after was blissful. I felt satisfied. I was so glad that I did it, and ultimately that's a powerful feeling. So here's the point. While I hope there was value in it for others, but there most definitely was value in it for me. It matters that I did it, and I got a momentum shift in the right direction by taking that challenge and doing it for myself. So the next time this opportunity presents itself, which it will because I put it out there, right? I will have a little more confidence and a little less fear guiding the way. So that is what this journey is all about. It's about getting a little better every single day. So take the challenge this week, do something that scares you just a little bit, and then pay attention to how you're feeling. Pay attention to the fear voice and take action from your power voice. So have a great week.